live in the UK. I haven't been live on this channel for a while. I'm going live on my other channel all the time. So I thought I need to update you guys because it's been a long time since I did a video. I feel like I'm more into live streaming at the moment. So I want to take this time out to say judge a person by your own standards, not by theirs. So this is really important. So I recently met a guy online who really liked me straight away, and I liked him, an asexual guy, and I still think he's a really kind, caring person. I really do. But, you know, you need to judge a person by your own standards, not by theirs. So this particular person, he asked me for a long distance relationship, which I don't know him that well. But not only that, it's the first time that we Skyped, which was amazing. He was late for it. It was only by a few minutes, but that's really not the point. The point is if you're thinking about having a relationship with someone, it's really important. I just suddenly came to the realization that you judge them by your standards, not by theirs. Because if you don't judge them by your own standards and they don't live up to their standards, you're never going to be happy in the relationship should you wish to get into one with them. So you need to state your standards and your expectations. If that person doesn't meet it, then they're not the right person for you. You know, I mean, I have a really busy, very busy, hectic schedule, but I was there before time. I think I was there for like quarter of an hour before time. I mean, I'm not expecting the person to be there quarter of an hour before time, but being late is not good. I mean, I tend to, when I'm Skype dating, I tend to have like a 10-minute waiting period. I will wait up to 10 minutes for them. After that, that's it. They don't usually even get a second chance with me. You know, I have these strict rules now because there's no point in wasting my time away on a person that, you know, is casual about things. It's not really that, you know, if I'm that into someone, then I'm like, oh my God, I must, you know, I've been thinking about it all day. I want to make sure I'm on time. What's the time now? I'm constantly keeping track of time. Do you know what I mean? And that's the standard that I expect. I expect a person to be organised, be able to arrange times to Skype me, be able to make sure they do that on time. And I think that's so important. It just suddenly dawned on me. You know, I was on my other channel talking about this type of thing and the person was watching. And, you know, it just suddenly dawned on me that I have so many good reasons as to why I said no to the long distance relationship. And I just, you know, and I was on about that I make myself happier, you know, than I've ever been in my life. And if I can't find someone who makes me happy as myself or happier, then, you know, then they're not, it's not right for me to be with them. You know, I have standards because I have expectations and standards, and I think that's a good thing to do in a relationship or potential relationship. You know, you have to raise your standards, and I'm trying to do that more, you know. I don't want to give my heart to the first person that comes along and seems to be right for me, even though he seemed highly compatible. It's really not the point. The point is, I mean, he can't even get over here for 2.5 years, and I don't know if he could visit, but you know what I'm saying? Things need to be done, and I like going out dancing lately. I've started to go out dancing again on my own, and I was dancing with a foreign guy last week. He wasn't asexual, he was sexual, so obviously not suitable for a relationship with me. But this channel's all about life hacks and improving your life, and you know, and making it that bit better and living your true authentic self. And you know, I wanted to take this time in this video to explain to you to live by your standards and live by what feels good for your soul as well. So lately I've just decided that I'm going to go out dancing on my own. It's a bit scary because I'm asexual and lots of people are quite sexual in nightclubs and places I like to go. But I can usually take good care of myself. And last week I did dance with someone who wasn't asexual, but I had a really good time with them and overall. And you know, it was brilliant. And I really felt like I needed to go out dancing. I need to push myself because time's ticking away and I haven't got any friends who will go to the certain places that I want to go dancing. And I'm just missing out on life, you know. I'm missing out on dancing. I have a bronze in freestyle disco dancing, in case you didn't know that about me. And it's kind of got a vital for my soul. I go out all the time. I know I'm crushing my soul when I don't go out and enjoy myself on my own. I'm just crushing it, waiting for this one friend that will turn up, want to go clubbing with me. But why on earth am I putting my life on hold? I mean, what is the point? I don't want to live in fear anymore. I want to get out there and have fun. And I don't mind being so close to foreign guys, even if they're not asexual, you know, so long as they're trustworthy around where I tell them I can't be, you know, having them too close, and boundaries and things. And the particular place I went to last week, I used to go there years ago, and it has foreign guys mostly there, and I feel comfortable being around close to being around, I feel comfortable being close to foreign guys, not British guys. So yeah, I danced with this Indian guy. It was really good, even though he's not asexual. I had a really nice time, and I want to go and do that a lot more, and it's not something I've done for years. It's something I've been putting off, and I'm like, well, why? Time's ticking away. Life isn't getting any, time isn't getting any bigger or greater, or it isn't expanding at all. So yeah, I left the last channel. I was feeling a lot more optimistic that I'd done the right thing by saying no to this guy who wanted the long distance relationship with me, and that I'd really stuck by my own standards, even though I didn't realise it at the time, and that, I deserve someone who's really good for me. Like a friend said today, someone who will be there for me and who will be reliable, trustworthy, who want to work at a relationship, who want to put me first, and who really makes an effort. And if a guy's not willing to do that, or even starts off on the right foot doing that, he's really not going to be good at the moment for being in a relationship. It's just going to be pointless, because it's not going to make me happy. I mean, he's got completely different standards to me. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to work. So I think you should, years ago, I kind of thought that I would be, I'm too critical, and I used to criticize myself for all the way I was and the standards and expectations. But actually, it's good to have standards and expectations. I think we're taught as a society not to have them, because it's wrong to want this, that, and the other. But actually, it's completely acceptable and completely right. Like, I was in tears earlier because I said no to this guy that I really liked. But actually, since, my eyes were a little bit red today. But since, I've had my own channel, the other channel, I've done my live session, I've been a lot happier. Because I talked on there, I'm like, yeah, I make myself really happy. I go to the cinema, I go out for meals. I'm like, wake up every day feeling amazing. And just by saying that again to myself and reminding myself of my own standards and of what is acceptable to me and what makes me feel great, I knew I had done the right thing with that guy more than ever, because I need someone who will be a really good guy for me, who'll take care of me, who'll love me forever, who'll really be there for me, and who'll be my best friend and have the same standards and expectations in a relationship than I do, because otherwise it would never work. So I just want you to know, if you are watching this now and you're thinking, how can I improve my relationships? How can I improve my life? That you need to raise your standards, find out what your standards are for you, make sure that you achieve them for yourself. And then if anyone else comes along, even if it's subconsciously, you'll think, well, they're not living up to my expectations and standards. They just aren't. I can't be with someone like that. It's like, I didn't even really understand why I couldn't be with him, in the sense, well, I did, because I want my freedom at the moment. I want to be able to dance with who I want, when I want, and I want to be able to go out and enjoy myself, and the person can't even be in this country for at least 2.5 years. It's no good to me, is it? Do you know what I mean? However nice he is, there's no point. It's just a waste of life when you don't know who they are. And you could be with someone else who could be here now with you, in person, cuddling you and kissing you and being great for you. Do you see what I mean? So, I mean, maybe he's, he might be with me in the future. I don't know. But is it likely at the moment? No, because he's not, he's not proved his worth. And I think that's really important. In the past, I haven't let someone prove their worth to me. And I haven't let someone, I sort of lowered my standards for them and my expectations, and I shouldn't have ever done that. So I just want you to know that it's great to be you. If you've got standards and expectations, good for you. Keep it up. And yeah, make sure you get the best guy for you in the world for you. Or if you're watching this and you're a guy and you're looking for a female, make sure you get the best female for you. Don't get a girl who's going to mess you around. Don't get a girl who's not willing to put the time and effort into a relationship with you, who's just willing to hang you on and keep you dribbling. I hate women like that just as much as I hate men like that, They shouldn't be that way. They should be going out of their way to appreciate, respect, care about you, want you in their life, and do whatever it takes to get you and to keep you. I mean, that's the thing. People can easily get together, but it's all about keeping that person. How do you keep that person? How do you keep that high value, special person in your life 24/7? How do you work hard to maintain being in a relationship? People just think like, oh, I'll be in a relationship and that's it, I don't have to do any work, but that's just a load of rubbish. You have to work at a relationship. You have to be prepared to meet that person halfway. You have to really care and love them implicitly and want the best for them and to make them happy. And in the meantime, make yourself happy and happy and happier, so that if a guy comes along that's no good for you, you'll instantly recognise it and think, he just can't make me as happy as I make myself. He really can't. And then you don't want an unhappy life. You don't want to be less happy than what you are right now, because that would just be crazy, right? You don't want to be less happy than you are right now. You want to be the best, most happiest person you've ever been in your entire life. Anyway, I'm going to leave you that thought. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with anyone you feel may benefit you. And may benefit from this video, sorry. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe down below and share it. And love you and each other's. I'll see you on the next video. Bye!